Outlaw Gunpowder, Mr. JR to the outside, Derby Dillon, Danock, Dunferry, and Toxicity, and the second tier, Group Grox King, field of 9, race number 1. It is post time. Here they come. Giddy up. Field for race number 1. He is at the start of the Dragon Wave, Rough Trade, and Outlaw Gunpowder. Mr. JR is striding out well, and Toxicity to the outside. And then it is Bad Boy Sproxy. They work into the turn, and it is Rough Trade and Dragon Wave. Rough Trade's got the lead, and then racing into the pocket is Dragon Wave, and on the inside, Bad Boy Sproxy. Mr. JR is still racing on the outside, and is positioned to 4th, and is racing, hasn't found the inside yet. I thought might back into that spot, but wants to drive on. And then Toxicity, Outlaw Gunpowder, Grugrox King, and then Derby Dillon and Danock Dunferry. 28 seconds, the opening quarter. It is Rough Trade. Here comes Mr. JR and JR Plum. Dragon Wave is on the inside, and there goes Bad Boy Sproxy working on the outside. Then it is back to Grugrox King as the field comes off the turn. But it is still Rough Trade who's got the lead. Rough Trade, Mr. JR is roughing it. Dragon Waves to the inside. Bad Boy Sproxy is 4th in them. Toxicity and Grugrox King. Outlaw Gunpowder is 7th, has 6 horses to have to gun down. And then it is back further as they race into the backstretch to Derby Dillon and Danock Dunferry. It is Rough Trade as they work on down the backstretch. Rough Trade at 10-1. Now, out in the outside, 3 wide, Outlaw Gunpowder. Outlaw Gunpowder is bolting towards the front of a half of 58-2. Rough Trade. Here comes Outlaw Gunpowder now, and Dragon Wave has popped out, so Outlaw Gunpowder is 3 wide, and then moving up is Toxicity. They race on that final turn, 3/4, 128-1. Rough Trade, Dragon Wave, Outlaw Gunpowder still has work to do. Getting submerging and down to the inside is Toxicity. And then Derby Dillon, they come on down the stretch ride. It is Rough Trade and Dragon Wave, Outlaw Gunpowder, and up the inside Toxicity as they come to the finish. Outlaw Gunpowder finally comes on by. Rough Trade 2nd, Toxicity 3rd, and Dragon Wave 158-1. Outlaw Gunpowder made you nervous. On too deep because Rough Trade was my second one, but Toxicity the claim in, so all systems go 45-1, and then Dragon Wave at 30-1. It's a 4-1-8-2 coming back in front of us. The first race winner for Outlaw Gunpowder, 10-year-old Smart Shark Bay gelding, owned by Travis Cullen, trained by JODIE Cullen. Travis Cullen, the winning drive, 6th win this year, 62nd lifetime, 158-1. The first race payouts for Outlaw Gunpowder, 250, 210, 230. 1, Rough Trade, 410, 370. 8, Toxicity, 660. $2 exact rate, $50 try, 41.35. The dollar super, 314.80.